Dear students, today we have to discuss one more important concept that is touching spheres. Touching spheres. You already studied touching circles. Touching sphere means two spheres touch at only one point is known as touching sphere. Same definition. Two circles touch each other at only one point, that is known as touching circle. In our study, there are two types of touching sphere. One is externally touching spheres. Externally touching spheres. Two spheres are said to be touch externally. Two spheres touch each other. Two spheres are said to be touch externally if the distance between the centers is equal to the sum of their radii. Two spheres are said to be touch externally for again if condition the distance between the center is equal to the sum of their radii. Very simple. This is one circle with center is C1. Another sphere, this is S1, this is S2 with center C2. If these two circles are said to be touch externally at this point is known as P. P is known as point of contact. If these two spheres are said to be touch externally, if the distance between the centers means C1, C2 must be equal to what? R1 plus R2. This is first. And the point of contact P. This point of contact P, if it is R1, this is R2. R1 is the radii of S1 circle, R2 is the radii of C2, S2 circle. The point of contact P divides C1, C2 internally. This is very important. Internally in the ratio R1 is to R2. I understand. Touching sphere. First, externally touching sphere. Our study important. The two spheres are said to be touch externally. Number one, if the distance between, you may put here 1, here maybe 2, no problem. If the distance between the centers is equal to the sum of their radii. C1, C2 is equal to R1, R2. And point P, the point of contact P is known as point of contact. This point of contact divides this C1 C2 ಹೇಗೆ internally ಇದು ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿದೆಯೋ ಇವೆರಡರ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿದೆ internally in the ratio R1 is to R2. Are you understand? Then the second, internally touching circle. Internally, second is internally touching spheres. Very simple. This is also same definition. Small change. Two spheres are said to be touched. What? Internally. If the distance between the center is equal to, in externally, sum here equal to the difference between their radii. This is equal to modulus R1 minus R2. R1 minus R2. And the point of contact P divides C1 C2. Here is what? Externally in the ratio same R1 is to R2. Diagram I am changing. This is your S1. This is S2. This is C1. This is C2. This is your R1. This is your R2. The point of contact P. Here point of contact is outside the center of the spheres or not. P1, P is outside. That's why externally in the ratio R1 is to R2. This is regarding the definition of touching sphere. Two types of sphere. One is externally touching sphere. Another one is internally touching sphere. Okay. Shall I repeat? Two spheres are said to be touched internally if the distance between the centers is equal to the difference between their radii. C1, C2 equal to, I am putting modulus here. Why I am putting modulus? Sometimes R1 is bigger, sometimes R2 is bigger. This difference must be positive because this is distance. Difference C1, C2 is a difference. It is always positive. That's why I am putting modulus. Okay. Then second, the point of contact P divides C1, C2 externally. There, externally touching circle, internally touching circle, externally in the ratio R1 is to R2. Clear? Let us solve one simple example. Okay? Let us take one example. Show that example. Show that the spheres x square plus y square plus z square equal to 25 and x square plus y square plus z square minus 18x minus 20y minus 40z plus 225 equal to 0. Touch each other externally. Touch each other externally and find the point of contact. You have to change the point of contact or common point. Here two spheres are given. One is general form, another one is standard form. Standard form, very simple. You can easily find the radii and center of the sphere. What is the center of the sphere? Center of the sphere, standard form, 0, 0, 0. And radii is square root of r. R square is there. R equal to square root of that means 25 square root is 5. But the center of the sphere, you have to use general form. Compare it. Find U, V, W. And here you have to find out the radii of this sphere also. After that, find the point of distance between C1 and C2 using distance formula. Very simple, very simple. Solution. Given x square plus y square plus z square equal to 25. Call it as 1. Okay? And x square plus y square plus z square minus 18x minus 21 minus 40z plus 225 equal to 0. Call it as 2. Clear? From 1, this, the center C1 equal to, what is that? 0, 0, 0. And R1 equal to square root of 25 equal to what? 5. You get directly C1 coordinates and R1. From second, comparing second with general form of equation of sphere. Don't write general form of equation. You are already solved number of problems of general form. Directly 2u equal to, what is that? Minus 18. U equal to what? Minus 9. 2v equal to minus 20. V equal to what? Minus 10. Correct? 2w equal to minus 40. W equal to minus 20. Is it right? The center C2 equal to what? Minus u means 9. Minus 10 becomes plus 10. W 20. Clear? And R equal to what? Square root of u square plus v square plus w square minus d. U is here. What is that? Minus 9 bracket square plus minus 10 bracket square plus minus 20 bracket square minus 2 to 5. 2 to 5 is D. Correct? What is that? Square root of minus 10 means 81 plus 100 plus 400 minus 225. This is equal to square root of 400 plus 100 plus 81. Total equal to what? 400 plus 100 plus 81. 581 minus 225. Is it right? It is not 20, it is 24. 24y becomes 24, it is 12. It is 12. It is 144. 144. Then automatically 81 plus this 520, 400, 625. 625 minus 225 equal to 400 equal to 40 equal to 20. Is it right? This is 24, not 20. So 144 plus 81 plus 400, 625 minus 225, 420. This implies R2 equal to 20. Okay? Here we are getting R1, R2. Then one more important point. We have to find out C1, C2. Okay? Shall I rub this one? Okay. C1 is here, C2 is here. It becomes 12. Is it right? 0, 0, 0, C1. 9, 12, 20 is this. C1, C2 equal to C1, C2 equal to x2 minus x1 means 9 minus 0. 9 minus 0 bracket square minus 12 minus 0 bracket plus what? 20 minus 0 bracket square. Correct? This is equal to 9 minus 0 bracket square, 12 minus 0 bracket square. This is nothing but 9 square plus 12 square plus 20 square. This is equal to what? 81 plus 144 plus 400. This is equal to 625. C1, C2 equal to C1, C2 equal to 625 square root 25. Correct? Then R1 plus R2 equal to R1 plus R2 I am making. He is asking show that externally. Externally means R1 plus R2. Sum of the radii. R1 is 5 plus R2 is 20. This is nothing but 25. R1 R2 is equal to 25. C1 C2. Therefore C1 C2 equal to what? R1 plus R2. Therefore the circle, the spheres touch externally. We proved first part. Clear? Any doubts? Very simple example. Very big example. Not short. In your PU, You are right, solving in half page, but we require number of pages. Clear? This is first part. What is second? You have to find the point of contact. Okay? I am removing this again. Okay? Point of contact. R1 is 5. R2 is next. C1 equal to 0, 0, 0. C2 equal to 9, 12 and 20. R1 equal to 5. R2 equal to 20. Clear? R1 equal to 5. R2 equal to 20. Okay. You are already studied one important point. How to find the point of contact using which method? Which method? In your PU, this is point, this is your A, this is your B. Okay? This point of contact divides AB in the ratio m:n. P having P of x, y, z means three-dimensional because we are finding sphere is there. If it is circle, only 2 points, P of x, y. Your point of contact is studied is there, x, y only. And the ratio m:n. Here our ratio is R1 is to R2 is there. In that, how you are finding? For circle, very simple. P of x, y equal to P of x, y equal to what? mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. Clear? Comma my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. This is studied in PU. This is known as section formula. Section formula. Using this, I am using the same method I am using for sphere. Here x, y, z is there. 3 points. One more what? mz2 plus nz1 divided by m plus n. Same section formula I am using to find the point of contact of two spheres S1 and S2. Okay? Let us. This idea you got. Now, here the two spheres 1 and 2 touch externally. The point of contact P divides externally in the ratio R1 is to R2. R1 is to R2. Then P of x, y, z is equal to, using section formula, P of x, y, in place of m1, mn, I am taking R1, R2. Very simple. First I write the formula, no problem. r1 x2 plus r2 x1 divided by r1 plus r2. First coordinate. r1 y1 r1 y2 plus r2 y1 divided by r1 plus r2. r1 z2 plus r2 z1 divided by r1 plus r2. This is called section formula. Section formula. Correct? Here r1 5, r2 20. What is x2? x2 is 9, x1 is 0. y2 is 12, y1 is 0. z2 is 20, z1 is 0. Clear? Just put the value, we get the result. This is equal to r1. What is r1? 5 into 9 plus r2 is 20 into 0 divided by 5 plus 20. Is it right? Similar, r1 5 plus 12 plus 20 into 0 divided by 5 plus 20. 5 into what? 20 plus 20 into 0 divided by 5 plus 20. Correct? This is equal to 45 divided by 25. Correct? This is 0. 12 into 5, 60 divided by 25. 5, 20, 100 divided by 25. Then this is equal to 5 5s are 5 9s are 5 5s are 5 12s are 25 1s are 25 4s. Then 9 by 5 comma 12 by 5 comma 4 is the point of contact. This carries 10 marks. You can easily solve this type of problem. Correct? Now, I am giving one example to you people as a homework. Take one homework. That homework in other section. I have solved externally. I'll give you internally. Show that x square plus y square plus z square equal to 64 and x square plus y square plus z square minus 12x plus 14y, not 14, 4y minus 6z plus 48 equal to 0. Touch internally. This is very important. Internally. And find point of contact. See, I will explain how to solve this problem. Very simple. Here, first you find C1 and R1. Similarly for this, for first, similarly you find C2 and R2. After that, you find C1, C2 equal to using distance formula. After that, what is asking? Internally, just you find R1 minus R2 equal to. And compare these two, you get internally. Clear? Then problem arises. Point of contact. Here, the point of contact P divides C1, C2 externally in the ratio R1 is to R2. In that case, very simple. Just one sign is changing. What is that? P of x comma y is equal to, what is the word? M x2 minus n x1 divided by m minus n. My2 minus ny1 divided by m minus n. Section formula, small changes, only sign, same. You solve it and send it to me. Okay? Tomorrow I'll give another concept of sphere. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay. Be safe. Don't go anywhere outside the home. Okay?